Allie, tell me your last name.
Contact.
Allie, you say your grandma lives like 4 houses down. Have you talked to her?
Yeah, she's with us right now at my house.
What happened to her house?
It's just gone.
Talk a little bit about what happened.
I guess they're in the basement, and with like 2 seconds to spare, I just went like that, like all the way down, and it just took everything.
Was she was able to make the whole? Who does she live with? It's your grandma and who else?
Who was it? Tracy, Dwayne,
Stepsister.
and a little boy, and her mom.
Actually, there's 5 of them.
Yeah. But they all made it. They all made it down in the basement.
They saw the Transformers.
Hi, Mom. They all made it down in the basement.
They saw the Transformers through their window bursting, and they said we need to get to the basement. And so there's not a scratch on them, but they have nothing. Their house is completely flat.
Their cousins next door are. They're all
So we're all at St. B's, so they didn't make it to the basement yet. But we don't know how badly they're hurt. So
is not knowing scary? I mean,
well, I mean they're. I mean we don't. I don't think they're in critical condition,
right.
But we just. I mean
That's
they're all
good.
in the hospital right now. I mean we're just. We have them with us right now and their dogs, and we're just trying to figure things out.
it's like how amazing to have your whole house gone, but I mean luckily you get in the basement, you follow what you're supposed to do, and
yes, they just are thankful to be alive, and my husband came right out here and picked them up last night, brought them home. And we went to Myers, got them a set of clothes. They had shoes, toothbrushes, nothing. So right now they let them in this morning. They found their purses. You know, cell phones are missing. They do have one cell phone, but they're just glad to be alive.
Let me ask you, since you and is it your mom?
It's my husband's mother.
Your husband's mother.
Yes.
When you go back and things are devastated like that, when you find those little items, whether it's a purse, whether it's something, I mean, are you like, wow,
Oh,
were they
yes.
excited?
Very
Just
excited.
those little things, huh?
Everything zipped. Her wallet was in perfect condition.
But the basement wasn't even touched, so they have TVs and stuff.
I mean, everything in the basement's fine. They shut the door and just got in the middle of the basement like th're supposed to. And
How old is she?
65.
So in her 60s. In her 60s.
in her 60s, and also Tracy's mother, I mean my husband's stepsister, lives with them too. She's in her 60s, and then they have a little boy who's, how old is
Nathaniel? 5.
5, and then the 2 of them. So, and he slept through the entire
Oh my gosh.
thing.
Didn't wake up
Never
one
woke
time.
up, not one time, they said.
Now, being in their 60s, I know you've talked to them since they're with you. Is this the worst thing that they've ever had happen to them in their entire life?
Yes, by far, I would say.
By far,
It
huh?
hasn't hit them yet, though. I don't
Yeah,
think
they're just kind of trying to. They had to get prescriptions. You know, they're older. They have blood pressure medicine, so they went.
Grandma said she thought it was a dream.
Yeah.
And then my dad said that when he got there, it was just like a movie. He said everybody
like
was
you
laying
see.
on the ground.
Everyone was laying on the ground, huh?
Yeah, he ran into the people that were. He saw the woman that died. She was the first one he saw, but he just.
So you saw her laying out
No,
there?
my husband did, because he got in the truck and came here to get him. I stayed with Allie and her friends, because she called and said everything's gone. She just was.
My sister was in the Holiday Inn and they got hit.
So I called her to tell her, be careful, there's storms coming. She's in Dundee. And then she called me right after I saw the second wave. I said, that's where Abby's at. She called and she said, Ma, our hotel just got hit. So
How amazing! I mean, because that was
Exactly.
far away.
I know,
And there was really
I know.
there was that second storm. There's really only 2 clusters. It was Dundee and here.
I know.
And you have family in both.
well, she was and my mom lives like a little bit this way, off of Bradner, and like I said, we couldn't reach her for. I mean, we were scared.
What
for
do
her.
you take away from that?
We were just. I mean, hey, you don't worry about anything. Just you just don't worry about all the little things. There's no doubt about it. You're just glad everybody's okay, and it's just weird to think that, like I said, it hits her, it's just weird. Just processing it.
How you doing, Allie?
I'm doing good. I'm just upset because my grandma's just a wreck.
Yeah. And I'm sure that upsets you, of course.
Of course, all their
I'm
dogs
really
made it
close
too.
to my
They have 3
grandma.
dogs, so now we have 5 dogs. It was like craziness. Then we had to send Lola off because we have 2 alpha dogs. Our dog's an alpha dog, and Lola.
Our dog's
We had
a
to send Lola with the grandparents because they weren't getting along. So we're down to 4. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for sharing
Oh,
your story.
sure.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.